Hello everyone, this is a Prime audio series presented by Prep India. The Prime editorials cover from different leading newspaper and topic is mischief managed. And the crux is the BJP has retained money after another rounds of defections but instability regions. Now going to move in detail. After winning the sole seat in the Rajya Sabha elections in Manipur by a slender margin on June 19 and through dubious means and following the return of the NPP's legislator to the ruling coalition's fold, the BJP-led government has managed to stave off the crisis that threatened its survival. But fresh rumblings from other legislators from both the BJP and its coalition's partner, the NPF, over the NPP's legislators retraining and cabinet berths suggest that a smooth sailing for the N. Biren Singh-led regime is from guaranteed. This was not unexpected. The government in Manipur came to power despite the BJP winning only 21 of the 60 assembly seats, even 7 short of the Congress 28. It managed to manufacture a majority by orchestrating a defection of a Congress MLA who escaped any disciplinary actions by the Speaker for 3 years before the Supreme Court weighed in on the matter. The MLA has since March 2020 been disqualified, but there were 7 more defections from the Congress fold too from earlier before the NPP suddenly withdrew support and 3 MLAs from the BJP crossed over. The Speaker saw it fit only to take selective actions against the defectors in a way that did not upset the ruling coalition's appeal. Occurred during the Rajya Sabha polls, these mass civilians maneuvers beside the BJP other advantage, power at the center and control over most states in the northeast have helped it step up the attempt by the Congress to push for a no confidence motion. But these episodes only shine further light on the whimsical nature of a political alliance in the northeastern state. It is always difficult for disparate political forces to come together in the case of hung assemblies or parliament, forming a post-poll coalition that is not based simply on a division of the loves of powers requires parties and to come to a programmatic understanding on governance priorities. The common minimum programs method, which sometimes results in parties restoring to brinksmanship on issues, has been criticized in the past for rendering coalitions unwieldy. But this allows for a battle of wits between different outputs in the allows for a battle of wits different outputs in the same alliance while reflecting the electoral mandate more truly, and is therefore a principle from our coalitions building alliances such as the one in Manipur now are built less on principle and more on accommodating various interests which carrots and such as the ministerial boss, the BJP, the NPP, and the NPF, besides independents who have constituted the ruling coalitions, have not relied upon any programmatic understanding. The unseemly to and fro movement of legislators from both the ruling coalitions and the opposition is just an outcome of this form of alliance building. Disagreement over ministerial positions when cabinet strength is limited to maximum of 12 bars is inevitable when power is the only glow mass defections that can change governments will be commonplace. With that in these editions, we will keep updating you. Press the subscribe button and bell icon notifications for the latest news update. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.